Hello, Nevyka here. Welcome to this next episode of Trails of Cold Steel 2. And we just finished all the bonds in Bareahard. We just need Jusis, who is, of course, the one in most pain right now after having had to arrest his own father for being a douche. So, we're gonna go see how Jusis is doing. We saved the best for last. Along with that, we get to finally continue on with the story. I am very curious to know how Jusis is. He is a good lad. He deserves happiness. The Alberea family mansion is currently under our control. I have to say though, it's rather nerve-wracking for us to be stationed in such a noble-dominated area. There's no need for you to be concerned, of course. Our presence won't alarm the citizens as much as the armored divisions would. Okay. Where is Jusis-san? He's in there. Oh, okay. The size of this place never ceases to amaze me. Both the Duke and Scarlet are being held here, I think. Wow, that is huge. That is gorgeous. Oh girl, good luck cleaning everything. Good luck dusting the whole thing.
Damn, this is incredible. It's not as grand as Valflame Palace, but I doubt you'll find many mansions this fancy. The Duke's residence is certainly befitting of his status.
You came after all, Reen.
Yeah, I was kinda hesitant to come and visit in case I got in your way though.
No, it's fine. Everything is largely settled here now. I will leave the rest to you then.
As you wish. Leave everything to us, and we will strive and make things as comfortable for your father as possible.
You have my thanks.
He's Captain Claire's adjutant, isn't he?
Indeed, and quite a skilled one at that. He and his men will be managing the mansion together while keeping my father in custody. At least until the war comes to an end.
Oh, right.
There's no need to look so glum. He deserves to answer for his crimes much like others. He should be grateful he hasn't been handcuffed and thrown in a cell.
I guess that's one way of looking at it. Oh, yeah, Scarlet's here too, right?
She's currently receiving treatment in the annex. She remains bedridden, but her life is in no real danger, or so I hear.
That's good.
If you'd like to speak with her, you should go and pay her a visit. Meanwhile, I'll be going to my room to get ready for departure. If you need anything at all, feel free to come by and see me.
Thanks, Jusis. Will do. Wait a sec. Where is his room anyway? I don't know where the annex Scarlet's in is either. I guess I'll have to ask someone.
I know, Jusis. We don't have a map of your giant house. Look at that. What? What? Is there like a train that takes us from there to there? What's going on here? Oh, good. Oh, look how shiny the floor is. Wow. Whoever waxes here, woo. They need a raise. Okay. Where do I go? Wait, Jusis' room is right there. Wait, we do have a map of the mansion. Oops. Oh, let's talk to this poor lady over here, who's never gonna finish what she's doing. Oh, hello. Are you looking for Lady Scarlet's room? It's quite far down the corridor on the annex's first floor. Thanks. How do I get to the annex though? Ah, my apologies. Turn left here and make your way out into the courtyard. There's a path on the right side of the fountain, which if you follow will... I think I understand where to go now, and that it's going to be a really long walk. Do you have some business with Lady Scarlet? Her room is near the end of the corridor on the first floor of the annex. You can reach it by taking a left here. I still don't know what her instructions were. Good day to you. Please leave everything here in our hands. His Grace is confined to the mansion, but he is permitted a degree of freedom within its walls. Rest assured that the terrorist S is being treated with care as well. Should they be though? They're terrorists. I don't know. Oh, are you looking for Lord Jusis' room? Please turn to the right here. You'll find it at the very end of the hall on the right wing's 3rd floor. Oh, I see. Thank you very much. That said, His Grace and Lord Jusis have a lot on their minds at the present. Please do try to be quiet while inside the mansion so as to not to disturb them needlessly. Of course, I'll be as quiet as I possibly can. Stomp, 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 stomp. My apologies, but His Grace has firmly expressed that he does not want to meet with anyone at the present time. I must ask you to turn back. Of course, sorry to disturb you. Lord Jusis has given me instructions on how to handle matters here in the province. Maintaining the status quo here should be possible without his direct assistance. The railway military police have been showing great consideration towards us as well. As such, I ask that you don't concern yourself with matters here. They are all being taken care of. Fine. Let's not bother the poor Duke. Okay, we don't want to go to the annex yet. What's over here? Can we go over here? Nope. Okay, let's go see Jusis. We still got a bond with the lad. Ooh. Oh, come on. Yes! Yay! Finally, another coloring. Gosh, I wonder where the other ones are. Where did I miss them? Hey, Jusis. The RMP should be able to take care of the mansion for the time being. Perhaps this is a chance for me to take one of the horses out for a final ride before I leave. That sounds kind of fun, actually. Mind if I join you, Jusis? I haven't even seen any of your family's horses since that race we had. Not at all. That gives me an idea, in fact. Come with me. Huh? Where? Reen borrowed one of the horses from the Alberia mansion while Jusis rode on another. Together they set off on a horseback towards Aurochs Canyon with Jusis taking lead. Oh, don't tell me he wants another race. Huh? This is where we had our duel before, isn't it? Why'd we come out here? Uh-oh. Draw your sword, Reen. I'd like to request another duel with you. Jusis? Do you remember what you told me during our field study here? You claimed that there was something honest about the way I fought, and that it was because I learned my swordsmanship from someone I trusted. I did, didn't I? My trust in my brother has not faltered. However, because of that trust, I fear that when the time comes to fight him, my sword will be hindered by hesitation. I dread the day that I will have to turn my blade upon my own brother. I'm not proud of it, but that's how it is. I can hardly blame you, Jusis. Anyone in your position would feel that way. Perhaps, but that's why I'd like to face off with you, Reen. Whether I win or lose, I believe our duel will allow me to cast away my doubts. And through that, I should be able to better trust in my own convictions regardless of whom I face. I realize that this is a somewhat selfish request, but please, this is important to me. Am I even allowed to say no after that speech? It's not often you ask for favors like this either. So sure, let's go. Just know that I won't be holding back. Hit me with all you've got. With pleasure. Thus, Reen and Jusis began their duel, putting all of their strength into the battle. They cleared their heads of all distractions, their focus purely on trying to be the victor. With that, the fight continued on until they both fainted. Whew. I don't think I can move another muscle. Neither can I. Even in real battles, it's not often that I fight to the point of exhaustion. I think it's because we can read each other so well that we're able to fight to this point, really. Granted, I could see Master Ka-Fai and Viscount Xseed keeping it up the whole day without getting tired or bored. We're not them, but I still think we did pretty well for a couple of teenagers. Agreed. It was fun in our own strange way. Thank you, Rean. I feel as though I can now go forth and fight with that same honesty yet again. I may have been taught by Rufus, but it was Class 7 who helped me to further develop my skills. No need to thank me, I'm just glad you were honest with me and asked. That was beyond awful. Afterwards, they somehow managed to summon up the energy to get on their horses and return to Bareahard. Aww. BFFs. Thank you for joining me, Rean. I feel as though I can finally put faith in my swordsmanship now. So let's keep moving forward without fearing whatever future awaits us. You betcha. Okay, now let's go, I'm guessing, yeah, to see Scarlet is to continue the story. Let's do it, eh? Oh, it's so pretty. I wish I was there. You will let me pass.
Oh.
I knew it would be you. Did you come to listen to me whine and complain about you?
I know you didn't want me to save you, but you don't have to hate me for it.
I was just joking. I don't care what happens to me. Whether I live or die or get executed as a terrorist, what happens, happens.
Stop being so flippant about the whole thing. But you seem to be a little more cheerful than I was expecting you to be. I'm glad. Well, it sounds like you're doing all right at least. That's good.
My only complaint is that I wasn't allowed to ascend to heaven like I wanted to. But perhaps this is just how it was meant to be.
I wish I could tell you. You said you used to be a sister, right? You mentioned something about training over in Arteria, too.
I did, though that training was a long time ago. That really takes me back.
So that wasn't a lie? Sorry. It wasn't that I didn't believe you, it's just...
I'll have you know I grew up in one of the most pious families in the country. Hard as that may be to believe. I was so happy when I was first invited to join the church. I doubt you'd know, but the church is a fairly complex organization with plenty of divisions within it. The part I was invited to join was an organization called the Congregation for the Sacraments. They're a group full of immensely skilled people who take on some unique missions, to put it mildly. It made me happier than you could imagine to be recognized by people like that at such a young age. I didn't have any special abilities of my own, but I left home, trained my hardest, and eventually became a squire.
A squire? As in a kind of knight? I thought you said you became a sister. Unless you're saying the church has knights too. Ugh, I'm getting confused now.
Anyone would be in your position. Their image of the church begins and ends with priests and mass. As it was, my days in Arteria came to an abrupt end, just before I went out on my first mission. I got word of what had happened. I hurried back to Erebonia as fast as I could, but I was too late to do anything.
Lady Scarlet, I think you should get some more rest.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you strain yourself.
You really are a softie. If you want to hear the rest, you'll have to come back another time. So, if you're interested.
It's hard to imagine someone going from being a sister to a terrorist, but that's just what happened. I'm still convinced that it would have been a waste for her to have died back there. I'm glad she seems to have calmed down for now. I'll have to come back another time to see how she's doing.
Oh, and I will. Can we go back now? No, we can't go back now. Alright. Now what? Oh, to the airport. Wait, I've gone to the stores and all that, right? Yes, I have. Let's go then. Hello, hi, yes, we're ready to go. Get back on board. Oops, wrong ship. We don't want to get on that one. We want to get on the Courageous here. Should I go back inside? I feel like there's still more to see here in Bareahard. Yes. We have done all the bonding events. Let's go. Reen! Oh, Reen! Looks like we caught you at just the right time. Were you planning on going inside too? Oh, hello. What's wrong? You seem all flustered.
Well, we got a message from the guy still inside the ship. They said that something's happened over in Crossbell.
In Crossbell? We saw the city covered by a blue barrier from where Guerrilla Fortress was. But it's not that, I'm guessing. Believe it or not, it's something even weirder. We're planning to go and get a closer look at it.
Would you mind grabbing everyone still in town and bringing them back here? We'll be getting everything ready for liftoff in the meantime.
Okay, I'll be back as soon as I can. I'll leave everything here to you. Can't we just call them on the orbital communicator? Reen quickly left to find his classmates. Once everyone was gathered at Bareahard Airport, they boarded the Courageous, then promptly took off.
Well done!
Yay! Uh-oh.
I'm so proud of you, Reen! Ah! Yay! Alright.
Course to the east-northeast is clear. All hands remain vigilant.
The ship's approaching maximum cruising speed.
We should be getting close to the fortress soon.
Please get in touch with the 4th Armored Division and the Railway Military Police. Aye aye, Captain.
Oh my! I think I can see something in the distance.
What the? I'm getting some very strange readings here.
What's happening? Oh, I like how we're just outside.
Oh, I can see Crossbell now.
There seems to be something emitting light in the distance as well.
What in the world is that?
I don't know.
That blue barrier that was surrounding the city before is gone.
But now there's something even more unbelievable in its place.
An Azure tree?
Yeah, it looks like a tree to me too. It's got all those branches coming out of it.
I don't think trees so vast even exist in legend. Never mind in reality.
Yeah, there's something completely otherworldly about it.
Do you know what it is, Celine?
I wish I did. There's nothing like that in any of the clan's legends.
Just what is happening over in Crossbow?
Now that's damned impressive. It must be over 2,000 arj tall.
Oh, never thought I'd come face to face with something that big in my lifetime. Life's just full of surprises.
Oh, this is the very essence of beauty. So this is the fruit of the Azure Zero project, a testament to the power of human obsession.
Looks like everything did go according to plan. Not that any other outcome was ever a possibility with my illustrious lord lending a hand.
So that showed up as a result of that phantasmal blaze plan of yours? And you're planning on spawning something like that over here, too?
That we are. What you see before you is a miracle born of human hands, made manifest by the Zero Child. The end of the second movement is finally nigh. Let the preparations begin. This story's finale is bound to be one to remember.
Guess it's almost time to wrap things up. Wonder if it'll go how she and Campanella wanted to, though.
Excuse us, Lord Rufus.
Well, if it isn't General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius, I had thought you were still on the Western Front. Might I ask what brings you here?
Do you even need to ask? First Ruhr, now Bareahard. The Eastern Front is collapsing as we speak. I see no reason for us to remain in the West any longer.
I wouldn't go quite that far, General. As long as the West remains well protected, Heimdall will not fall. As for Nortia and the elements which sided with Duke Alberea, they could always abandon their neutrality. The war is still ours for the winning. That hasn't changed.
An impressive analysis.
By the way, would you happen to know anything about that vast tree that's sprouted up in Crossbow? Is it even a tree to begin with?
I haven't viewed it from up close, but the pictures were like nothing I'd ever seen. It could be completely harmless, but it's likely causing Erebonians in the East no shortage of anxiety just by being there.
I quite agree, and that concerns me as well. Still, Duke Cayenne insists its appearance was planned. There should be nothing to fear.
Really now?
I was aware he was affiliating himself with some suspicious society of sorts. Could the two be related?
What happens behind the scenes is of no concern to us, I suppose. We are warriors. We live to fight on the battlefield. So, dear Chief of Staff, who is our next opponent to be?
Getting right down to business, I see. I'd like for the two of you to defend the capital. Your opponents are to be the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions, who will be advancing upon it within the next few days.
Oh, is that so?
What? So they're risking everything in an attempt to take back Heimdall?
That is what I predict will happen, yes. I think Craig the Red and One-Eyed Zex will prove to be enough entertainment for the two of you, wouldn't you agree? After all, only the best will do for the two strongest soldiers the Provincial Army has to offer.
All right, you win. You have my attention. The prospect alone has my blood boiling in anticipation.
I concur. Very well. We shall do as you say. This is sure to be a clash for the ages.
I had no idea all this existed right under the palace. Cayenne, can I ask exactly where we're going?
There is no need to look so concerned, Your Highness. The place we are traveling to is to the center of this city. No, this country. And a place that governs a great power. It is where everything both ends and begins.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Please, be careful of your footing. If you were to fall off the platform, you most assuredly would go splat and die.
Now, it won't do to frighten him. And I must say, I don't recall doing so ever being part of your duties.
Pardon me. I believe we're almost there.
I've been waiting for you.
Vida Clotilde? The opera singer? What are you doing in a place like this?
Greetings, witch. I see that tree emerged successfully.
It certainly did. All that remains now is to continue the preparations here. However, let me remind you that under no circumstance...
If you would, spare me. You've made yourself perfectly clear on occasions past. And I am hardly enough of a fool to attempt to defy commands from a witch.
What are the two of you talking about? And why did you bring me here?
Patience, Your Highness. All will be clear in due time. Oh my, could this be it?
What is that thing? What's this feeling?
Marvelous! Marvelous! This is the legendary demon said to wield 1,000 weapons, the Crimson Calamity, which was sealed away by Saint Sandlot and Dreikel's 250 years ago, and a fragment of the great power! The Vermilion Testarossa!
The Azure tree? That's the name of the bizarre tree that appeared in Crossbell then?
Yeah, I found it out from the guild branch over there. Things still seem to be tense over in their direction. No one's really sure what it's for or what it can do. Don't think it'll have any direct effect on Erebonia, though.
Well, I suppose that's good news. Sort of.
Still, people on this side of the country are understandably feeling uneasy about it.
Yeah,
People have enough to worry about without a giant glowing tree sprouting up from out of nowhere.
Anyone would start feeling nervous at the sight of such a thing.
At least it should keep Calvert off our backs for a while, right? They're as clueless as we are on what that thing is, and they're not gonna risk an attack before they know for sure.
Exactly. In a sense, it's doing the same thing for us the barrier around Crossbell City did before it up and vanished. It's probably the best distraction Erebonia could ask for about it.
Oh, is that what your bracer instincts are telling you?
It doesn't take a bracer to think that, Jusis. If Calvert were to invade right now while the war's going on...
True. The situation we're under is plenty chaotic as it is.
All we can do right now is keep doing what we always have, and gather information. I'm sure we can do something to improve the situation here, but we don't know enough to decide what that something is.
I'm with Gaius. Let's just take a deep breath and do the best we can.
That's the best attitude to have right now, too. One thing we could do is keep looking around for other Thor students. We could always use more help, right?
We still need more Zemirian ore, too.
Oh, that's right. And there are still more spirit shrines left to explore as well.
Strangely enough, our best course of action is to simply continue doing what we've always done, albeit with renewed dedication.
That works for me.
Sounds like you've got things covered in the east, which means that all that's left for me is to wish you good luck. Take care of him. Okay, Sarah?
What else would I do? And you take care of yourself, too. We wouldn't want anything to happen to you before you reunite with your dearest Carnelia, now would we?
Yeah. Would you just drop that already? Anyway, keep it up, guys. I'll be in touch.
Oh, there goes all my fun.
What was all that about? Toval's girlfriend?
It did sound that way.
For further details, please consult a certain famous novel about a certain lovable scamp, now certainly available in all bookstores.
Poor Toval.
Anyway, should probably get to work. The best place to start would be checking the latest requests from Prince Oliver.
There's a request from Rosine about Keldic.
Yeah, if we can, I'd love to help her out.
Me too. It's the least we can do after all the market manager did for us.
I'm in agreement. We should try and help her if time permits.
Klaus also has something in mind for us, it would seem. And that being said, I think it'd be best if I were to accompany you for the time being.
I'd like to come along too, especially since we have the spirit shrines to worry about. Of course, Celine will be coming with me. You'll need both of us to get through the shrines after all.
That sounds fine by me. Thanks.
All right then, let's go.
Woohoo! Of course, now we will have Gaius, Elliot, Machias, and Emma not yet. Dang, she's 101. Oh, Fee! Yay, Fee, welcome back. Alright guys, this is where I will end today's episode. Oh my god, a lot happened. And you know what? I have no idea what's going on. Like, really, all those names they were mentioning, those plans, talking as if I knew what was going on. I don't know anything. I feel so left out, like I missed a whole section of something I'm supposed to be knowing. But I don't know squat. I'm just like, okay, something's happening here, something's happening there. Well then, is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. It's probably not good, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's kind of fun not knowing anything, but I also wish I played through the whole series of the games already. That way, once I replay it, it's like, oh, I know what they're talking about. Oh yeah, like, oh, like see these little things that I didn't see the first time I played because I didn't know anything of what was happening. So I'm super excited to do that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm super excited to get back into the shrines and do some fighting. So excited for that. If you enjoyed the vid, give it a like. Let me know you liked it. Comment below your thoughts. and share with your friends, and subscribe to this channel for more episodes into the series. Until the next episode, you guys take a lot of care. Jenny!